You okay? I'll get you your friend anytime soon. This is what I gave them today for food. There were some food scraps and yeah, and their commercial feeds. Okay, everything, you're good. I know you are. Very soon I'm going to, actually in 2 days time, I'm going to innovate the structure. I actually want all the birds to come back here, these local birds here. Someone has got flu. I need to deworm you. How are you guys? You're not eating your food. You're not looking so good. Your feathers are a bit rough. And no one is laying as of now. You have signs of flu. You're broody. You've not been laying. Why are you broody? On this urban farm, we have a few local birds. We recently laid off our layers. For reasons you all know, that we had to expand this farm. Actually, we are in program of shifting this farm to the other side, which is more appropriate. I'm talking to those who are new on the channel. Those who are old, they already know the plan. So this afternoon, I'm just making rounds. Of course, I'm giving them food, but I have noticed something with these chickens. They are not eating as much. I know they love eating their food so much. This is a mixture of food scraps and their commercial feeds, you know. They love eating. I just don't know this time around what's happening, you know. But the other one has a bit of flu. When I look at these ones' feathers, they're not looking so good. That means I need to deworm them. Yesterday, I soaked aloe vera and then I mixed in their water. So they should be feeling fine. But the best dewormer, the best organic dewormer is actually garlic. So I need to get them some garlic as well. But I can, because I have some leftovers of the dewormer I used on the commercial ones. So it should be able to work on these ones as well. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. The other thing, I'm supposed to clear up this place so that we can use it for other things. That's why I mentioned about renovating the other small structure so that they can be shifted the other side. Actually, local birds are easy to keep. They are very easy to keep. Low maintenance, you don't have to struggle with the feeds, you know. But if you want to do it at a commercial level, at a business level, you need to do it intentional. Right now, I'm not so intentional with these birds. I'm not working at multiplying them. However, in one of my videos, I showed you that we have a lady who was sitting on the eggs. So she hatched. I gave her 8 eggs and she only left 1. So we have new babies. They're actually like 5 days old. And this mother here is taking care of them. I just want to give you just a bit of details about this new batch here and then their mother. What I'm feeding them, what plans do I have for them. But I just want them to go and smell outside, how it feels like to be outside. And so I'm taking them outside. This is where they stay. This is the tray I feed them on, and that's the drinker. I usually tie their mom up because she tends to walk around and make a mess around the entire room. And this room, I didn't disinfect it ever since I laid off the other batch. So I put these newspapers as a wall preventing them from maybe eating down. But if their mother is not tied up, she keeps wandering around with the chicks. And I also don't want these chicks to mix up with the other flock out there. But let's take them outside. I like the way they drink. They drink a lot of water, guys. Anyway, I'll tell you the details from outside. So these are 5 days old. About 5 to 6 days old. And yeah, I gave her 8 eggs to sit on, and she, out of 8, she hatched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And these eggs are not hers only. I was picking eggs from all the hens that were laying. That's why you're seeing that they're having different patterns. For her, she's white, but she's having different patterns. Like I have a hen which looks like this one, I have a brown one, then the white one, this one. So that means they are I was looking at those ones that I think they were hatched. I mean, they were fertilized. The father, there's a rooster I had. It was given to me by Farm Palace. So before I ate it, it had fertilized some of these eggs. So I'm saying there are those that are big, because the other rooster was from the improved local chickens, not these indigenous ones. For it was crossbred, kind of improved. So that's why I'm having some big ones. But also, I'm feeding them on pellets. Yeah, these are the best feeds for the chicks, especially from day 1 up to day 7. It's a good start for them. Though, at times when we are raising local chickens, we don't pay attention to what they eat. But if you're doing it at a commercial level, you have to pay attention to what you feed your chickens. It will have to cost you somehow. But those who raise local chickens, sometimes it doesn't make financial sense for you to be feeding local birds on expensive feeds, because their conversion ratios are not that good. They will not turn that food you're giving them into eggs or into muscles, because that's how just the way they are. Their genes are not that improved. So as you're buying feeds for your local chickens, put that in mind. It shouldn't cost you much. Actually, here I do not really stress about feeds for local chickens. I give them whatever I have, and I integrate that with some bit of herbs and all that. So these are 5 days old, and my plan for them, as we shift this farm to a much bigger place, I want to shift with them so that I can multiply them, because there I'm going to have enough space to be raising chickens, local chickens, maybe even on a free range. That's my plan. So these ones are young. I know we're about to shift, by the way. We have to shift to our farm. So all these ones will be going that side, But for now, I'm maintaining them here. I didn't take them away from their mother, because I didn't have time to prepare a brooder for them. But also, I know once in a while it's always good to leave the mother hen to take care of their babies, their chicks. Show them what to eat, how to eat, what to drink, what to scratch. It's very important. And the warmth, of course. There is no better brooder than the mother hen. So that's what I'm doing for now. So we have welcomed new members in our flock, and I hope they'll perform well. I've not vaccinated them. Because, like I mentioned, it's not cost effective. Imagine a dose of Marex, because at this point they were supposed to have received a vaccine of Marex at day 1 and maybe Newcastle. Marex is a very dangerous disease, and it has been disturbing me here in my local flock. There's a chicken I had to do with, like I just slaughtered it because it wasn't performing well. It wasn't gaining weight. It was just shrinking, and I knew it was because of Marex. I've never vaccinated them against Marex, and once Marex hits your local chicken, even when it doesn't die, it will never thrive. It will never give you the results. It can stay alive, but every disease, when it comes, it attacks it, So that's what I'm doing. Anyways, I just wanted to show you a bit of an update on our urban farm. But also, it was very important that I speak to you this afternoon. I'm trying to, to put together a list of things that I would need to kickstart to kickstart the project, I've been asking about the prices of things, the prices of chicks, the prices of equipment, the prices of feeds and all that. And one thing is quite clear, the prices of these things we use, or the items that we need, that I'll need to kickstart the project, they have increased. For example, there's a supplier I know was supplying layer chicks at 5,500. Now they're supplying them at 6,500. That's quite an increment. Those who have been selling them, at least they have increased. Even the prices of concentrates have increased, maybe a little by 5,000. Sorry, not 5,000, around 1,000 to 1,500. The prices of equipment have also increased a bit. I was asking about the prices of broilers, and someone who was selling broilers at 3,000, they are now selling them at 3,500. So that means most people are actually quitting poultry farming. This is the time when so many farmers leave poultry farming, because now the prices of maize has increased. They have skyrocketed. The chicks have also, their prices have increased. This is the time when most farmers actually quit poultry farming. But if there is one thing I want to tell you, if the prices of things increase, the prices of inputs we are using in production, they have gone high, and some farmers are now opting out of the business, that means there's going to be a lack. The demand is going to increase because the supply is now very low. So that means the prices of things, of the products, let's say the chickens, the eggs, might go high. That's why I do not advise you to quit poultry farming at this time when the prices of inputs are increasing. What you do, you actually make sure you just stay in the business, but be with the number of birds that you can actually manage. If maybe you were having a capacity of 1,000, maybe because the prices have increased, what you do, you reduce to 500 so that you can stay in business instead of wanting the 1,000 birds and you can't cater for them. That's what I think is the only solution, because the moment you opt out, those who have stayed, they will benefit because the supply is going to be low and the demand is going to be high. And the higher the demand, the higher the prices of those products. So I want you to, just hang in there, just persevere with the prices of the inputs until we get out of this bad season. I think that's poultry farming. There are bad seasons and good seasons. So if it's bad season, don't quit, stay there. That was my observation during the process of me coming up with a list of, quotation of the things that I'll need to kickstart the project. Look at these chicks. These are 7 of them. If I have 7 of them and I feed them well, I raise them properly, within the next 4 months, these very ones, they will either, I will be able to sell them, or they will be giving me eggs. These local chickens you're seeing there, if I feed them well, within 4 to 5 months they will have started laying. If I feed them properly on these commercial feeds, that means you do not need a lot of money. You can always start somewhere, but they can also act as a good training for you. If you don't know where to start from, you are inexperienced, start from the local chickens. They will tell you, they will teach you what you need to learn about poultry keeping. I'm going to see you in another episode, and I believe next time I'll see you, I'll be at the farm showing you a lot of activities that will be going on that particular day. Subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out any uploads. Bye-bye.